Several years ago, we were asked to create a New Testament to celebrate the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. And within 3 weeks of it being available, 750,000 copies have been distributed by several thousand churches around the UK. And that had led many others to come back to us to say they would love to create a gospel or a New Testament that could be used in their community.
I first heard about Biblica, the International Bible Society, because I heard of another church that wanted to have a gospel to communicate to the local community. And we then thought about trying to see if we can get a customised gospel just for this church community in Lechlade that we could share with our friends, with our neighbours, with our colleagues. We wanted to make this a really beautiful thing that people would actually want to keep instead of just getting rid of. So we contacted the local Lechlade Photographic Society and we asked these local photographers, can we use some of your local photographs to put into this local publication? And everyone said yes. So we were able to choose from hundreds and hundreds of beautiful photographs. And I think that made it look really attractive, but also really interesting to local people, and was a nice talking point, a really nice way of getting the idea of the Bible across, but in a way relevant to this community.
We have been given resources that we didn't anticipate or expect, but are blown away by. These are approachable resources that Biblica have developed and worked alongside the Bible Society to understand and develop. I think we underestimate sometimes the power of God's Word in our hand and how freely it is accessible to us. It's something that they can understand and they can manage and they can slip in their pocket and yet feel comfortable that like something they can bring out and show someone else. That is what sharing the gospel is all about. They need to feel comfortable about being able to do that. Having the resource is amazing and we couldn't be more thankful for that.
Well, this is the version we use called The Road Home, which is significant to a driver. So the inserts do show personal testimonies and they're all from drivers. So it certainly gets the drivers reading the testimonies and then they actually get into reading the content. Over the years, many of the drivers that have read the New Testament and the various tracts we've given out have given their lives to the Lord and changed their lives forever.
One of our more recent projects with Biblica has been around what we call the portrait gospel. And this is linked with a really interesting initiative by one of the churches right in the centre of Glasgow, where they have had an artist in residence working to actually paint a picture that corresponds to a story in each chapter of Luke's Gospel and tries to connect one of the stories of Jesus from each chapter to something that's going on in the city. It's been a terrific project because one of the things we love to do is to intrigue people about the Bible. This partnership between Scottish Bible Society, a particular local church in Glasgow, and with Biblica has actually been really fruitful and still holds a lot of potential for people to really get into the Bible and to interpret it for today.
When we were working on the Life Gospel, we wanted a cover that was eye-catching, a format inside that people would be familiar with as if they were reading a normal book, and we wanted an invitation, which was from the Archbishop of Canterbury, to read this book for themselves. He explains that he's a follower of Jesus, he explains how that's been a difference to his life, and then give an invitation to others to do the same and to read the Gospel, to engage with it, and to find out more about Jesus.